All right, let me share this with the group. All right, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna post this. Hey, Jen. I need to update my zone. I haven't done that yet. This morning has kind of been hectic, so I want to do that now. And the pivots, and I don't have my other chart out. Let me see. I can at least update this. So 11,472 is the bottom, 1,600 is the top. So we just got into the zone. This was the central pivot yesterday, and that was one of the targets. So we're still kind of in the same area as yesterday, but those are not the pivots for today. I'm going to have to also look them up. I'm just going to post this YouTube link on Twitter. Okay. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. So Powell's speaking today at 9:30, and he's speaking tomorrow at 10. So that's going to kind of put a wrench in our plans for manual trading. This is the 20-minute chart. I had the 1 minute up before. I'm testing something with the 1 minute. So again, this is the pivot from yesterday. If I want to open this, I'm going to have to move it to the other chart. I mean the other computer screen, because it will just be in the way. See, it still comes over here. I feel like it's still going to end up opening in the back area. So if it does, I might just have to... Oh, maybe it will open over here. Let's see. I'm trying to open it on my left screen and not my right screen where I'm screen sharing. Nope. It did exactly what I thought it would do. Well, I don't want to minimize it like that, actually. I just want to move it over here. Okay. Now it's on the right screen. Oh my gosh, NQ's been running for 131 points. That's awesome. All right, so I have the zone. The central pivot is 11,553. So I'll fix that. The first target is 11,706. So Powell's supposed to be talking about inflation, so maybe he's saying some good stuff, like we're gonna get it under wraps. 11,427. Yeah, I don't know what they say when they talk about inflation, but all right. These local pivots are updated. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Ingrid. Good morning. Good morning. So we're in the zone here, so you just want to be careful. The zone goes all the way up to 600, which is essentially the area we were trading in yesterday. Oh, look, if we pull back, we can see my little consolidation areas from yesterday, and this was one of them at like 515, which is funny. That's where we took, isn't that where we took the long yesterday? Yeah, that's where we took the long. Right here. Yep. So this is a little bit of a tough area. Also, it's within the zone, so you don't really want to be taking a whole bunch of trades within the zone. Sometimes the zone is smaller, sometimes it's bigger. It all just depends on what happened the day before. I can also update the LIS for today. We didn't have one yesterday because Monday was a half day. It's 11,570. So let me update this. So we're not near it yet, but... All right, so this is what we're looking like. We are below the central pivot. We're below the LIS. And we're in the middle of the zone. So, Powell speaking, there's really not much to do. I have the 20-minute running. That's on this chart. I have the 1 minute because Allah saw yesterday that the 1 minute made $2,600. And I feel like we all forgot about the 1 minute. That was definitely one of our setups. So, yeah. So I was like, oh, let me just throw it back on. And then I have ES 5 minute, which I love. It was already in this upward trend before 9:30, so it's not going to take this trade, obviously. Remember, it has to be a brand new trend. So we'll see if we start again. This 515 is hard. Oh, it jumped up to 526 at some point. If we go back under 500, a short's not a bad idea. The zone doesn't end until 470, but if we drop below like 490, I would most likely take that short. Look at this choppiness here. We're above the 200 moving average, which is at 11,420. Let me go to a 15-minute chart on my TD Ameritrade. Excuse me. But this move up has been 116 points. So we know NQ can do some crazy stuff, but that's a big move. So it's below 90 here. 94, look at that. If you're in this short, just be aware that there could be some tough area around 67 to 70, where the zone is, and then this area from overnight. We could drop back to the pivot, which is 11,427. So if it can break like this 60 area and then the 50s, it could easily go back to 27. See if it tries to hold it here from this. What a nice little scalp if you took that drop. This is kind of in the in-between because we're below a lot of things, so I would have more of a short bias, but we've also made a really big move up, and Powell's speaking, so it's hard to say. And we're like right above the moving average here. Yesterday, that move up in the morning was 214 ticks. Maybe it's based off of ticks and not points. No, I think it's points because it says 116.5. I could just measure it. 374 to almost 500. Yeah, it's points. So I'll be doing this today and tomorrow, and then Friday I am out of town for the day, so... Oh, did I get something on this? So I will not be around on Friday, but I will continue to do these live morning calls. It's just a bummer that Powell is speaking today and tomorrow right in the morning. Like, at least sometimes if he speaks in the afternoon, sometimes we'll get a smooth, like, 30 minutes, and then it starts to get kind of laggy, but... You see, like, I wouldn't take anything in this area. Number one, this is a tough area from yesterday, that 5 to 515. And then after the 515, we can see we got resistance at the 25. And then you have the central pivot at 53. Like, 25 to 53 is a nice little move. But again, and we're inside the zone. Ooh, that looks cute. Where are we at? 509. Yeah, pretty standard. I had this headache again. I don't know why. I'm gonna take some Advil. I don't think I slept very well last night. All right, so look, it was able to push above that 25. I just missed seeing that. See if it runs to this 52 or 50. 50 is usually a hard number to get through. But still, even if you took it, 30 to 50 or 27 to 50, again, it's a nice, little move. 20 points is $400 in NQ, but we're in the zone, so I'm not and Powell speaking, so I'm not so excited about something like that. I wonder. Yeah, I'm going to close out this 2D manager because I really don't need it here. Did it just pull back to 20? 22. And I can move, well, I guess I could just leave this. I could just move this over. We made some nice moves yesterday. It would be nice to get back up above 600, see if we can test that 700. I will move in a little bit here. 534. My head is banging. Oh, what's the 1 minute doing? So I set up this 1 minute a little differently than it is in the sheet, just because I wanted to play around with the limit orders. And I've had it on since last night, so I don't know if it's doing that well. And I wonder if it would be better on BB, because a lot of times it will come out at a very small loss or a small win, and then it will go to target. Like if you look at this one right here, like this short. So it got short here with a nice limit order on a pullback, and because this closed green, then it closed out the trade. But if you can see, it clearly continued to the downside. I was seeing that a lot last night. Now, this one didn't, so this one saved it. Why? Oh, do I only have it on one? I thought I had it on two. Maybe not. I'll have to check that. I guess, oh no. But, I don't know, just something I was watching last night. Obviously it got choppy here right at the open at 9:30. Not surprised. But this is the only difference I think is is the limit order. I think that's the only difference. All right, ES will take a long at 9:50, so in less than a minute, 45 seconds. As long as this continues higher, we'll get a long in the ES. I was also threw this one up on, I took the YM off, but I could probably just minimize that. This one on the 1 minute isn't bad. I think you just put a limit order and then pulls up, put a limit order, and then a target of like 30 ticks or something. 30 or 40. All right, ES is long at 374.325. Two candles along here. I pulled back 98 to 89. I also got 10 points. So you could even do like 20 ticks, which is 5 points, and then try to get like 40 ticks, 50 ticks. This one usually stays in the trend for a bit, I've noticed. I have to show you guys. That's what I've been working on. Oh, this is red right now. Let's see what happens. And Q went exactly. Jeff, did you get that? Probably not because we're in the zone, or maybe because of Powell, but it went exactly like, let's look at this. It went, look at that. This is why these levels are so important. It went exactly to the central pivot. It's all you need. Like, if you were part of my manual group before, you know, like I literally named my group Futures Pivot because pivots are all I use. If you've taken my course, you know that too, like how important they are to me. Literally went right there. 25 to 51. It's okay that you didn't get it, Jeff. ES is pulling back up a little bit. It's only like 3 points away from the entry now. All right, ES is now green. And by a few ticks. Where's TP? Oh, all right, TP hit. All right, well, that was easy enough. Had a big pullback, but ES hit target. And now NQ has pushed through the pivot. Yep, very nice, Catherine. I agree. We have a level here at 60. 58.60, and then the LIS is at 71, so you want to be aware of that. And so this is kind of a congested area. You can see it was also congested overnight. 71 and then 75, and then from 75 there's nothing until the end of the zone, which is 600. Oh, that makes sense, Jeff. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's better now. And I don't have it on a delay. Like, you can put it on a delay. I think it's always going to be maybe on like a 30-second delay, but like on a 1 minute or a 5 minute delay, like I don't. Look, added delay, none. Yeah. So. Oh, nice push here. Look at that. It pushed through all of those. Didn't even pull back on the LIS. Just big push. Powell must be saying something good about inflation and trying to fix it or whatever. See if we can pop out of the 600 here. This is the zone. Obviously, I'm not going to take the immediate move out of the zone. I'm always going to wait for a pullback, and not necessarily in the zone, but I'm not just going to take it as it breaks. Essentially, like we do with our range algorithm. We don't take it, well, with reversal we do. You know why? Because it typically always comes back. So this is like when it comes out here, I would always take the opposite to go back to the zone, because a reversal is much more likely here than it just like skyrocketing. Obviously it can, especially with somebody like Powell speaking, but like, look, it just went up to 12 and now it's back down to 5. So like, you know how we do reversal, a nice quick target, get in and out, and then we'll wait for the follow through with the actual trending trade. But I like to see this. Looks nice. Whoa, that was a big push here. All green. All right, so ES is 1 for 1. The 20-minute has not taken a trade because, again, this started before 9:30. Or it started like, yeah, because ours, this is 9:30 right now, or 9:20? I can't even remember. Easy, easy. Jeez. I like to see it. I love to see the markets pushing up. We just had ES, like one trade a day. 150 times 20. $3,000 a month. ES has been doing really, really well. I said there was one red, actually there were 2 red days in the last few months. There was a $450 red day. Okay, so like that's crap. But it is what it is because every other day has been like green. And then there was a $12 red day. So, but every other day on this ES setup has been green. And some days are easily 450. Like it will take 1 to 3 trades a day usually because it ends at 10:45. So it doesn't trade for very long. So if you have 3 wins, that's $450. which is awesome. Excuse me, there it comes. Look at that reversal, 18 down to 0, 0. See, I would look to more so take the long here when it pushes back out. When it gets back above 600, I would look to take that, targeting the high, which is 18. You can see this should actually be a level. Like, look at this. Look at all this over here. This is a lot to get through. It might go down and touch the LIS and come back up. Or that 70 level. All right, it's 10 o'clock. We know 10 to 10:03, 10:05. All right, see if it tries to pull back out here. I wonder. I wonder which one this is. Is this this? Oh no, it's the other one. This 1 minute with the limits are kind of crazy. All right, so ES is 1 of 1. 20 minute hasn't taken anything. I don't know if anybody's running the early 5 minute or not. I'm not. My head really hurts. See if it goes down to the 70 level or the LIS, which is, what was it, like 67 or something? Yeah, 69, 68. Perfect, perfect. Because if you know where something's going to go, like, you don't always know, like, which direction it's going to go in. But if you have levels, then it helps you, once you start to determine the direction, it helps to give you targets, you know, or stop loss. Like, if I was short from this area, like, my stop loss would be here, my stop loss would be here. All right, so I went lower than the LIS and almost went to the central pivot with this level yesterday at 58. The central pivot is at 52. Now it's back above the LIS. I'll totally be interested in this long here above 75. Nice little bounce. Pull back into bounce. I like this long here back up to 600. It's essentially building just a flag pattern. This is very normal for a pullback here. And move back up, and then maybe test this, and then move higher. And then break yesterday's highs. That probably won't happen until the afternoon. If you like the stream, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe to the channel, please think about doing so. It's 10:04. I want to see what this looks like. My head is banging. Oh no. Why does my head hurt so much? Well, ES just went short and hit target. Very nice. ES 2 for 2. Yep, very nice. Very nice. Very nice, yes. So it had the long, it had the short. And if you end up going long again, it might get one more. Like I said, if not, then, you know, $300 on the day is awesome. Where's the cumulative? What time is this? Or 9:39. Is Ryan on the call? Maybe 9:39. All right, again, I like this long here on NQ. I like utilizing the support of the LIS and this 60 level to move back up. No trades on the 20-minute yet. If this candle can stay like small red until 10:20, then we can maybe try to get a follow-up to the upside on the 20-minute, but we'll have to see. Oh yeah, see, that was this one. I need to edit that. Here we go. Here's that push from 70, 75, all the way back up to 600. Sorry, I'm just looking at something else trying to figure it out, but I don't know. All right, see if we can push out of the zone at 600, go back and retest that 18. I'm going to wrap it up soon. This is a nice move today. It's just kind of hanging out here. I don't know if Powell's still speaking. He probably is. Probably need to get some Advil. I'm totally willing to stay on longer, but I just feel like there's not a lot to commentate on this point. ES is 2 of 2, so that's great. Nothing for the 20-minute. I don't have the 3-minute or the 5-minute on. I'm trying to determine. I'm going to put the back test strategy on. I forgot about the trail. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just playing around with some stuff. Oh, actually, I could have enabled that. Alright, we'll have to figure that one out later, because I don't know. I'm not sure how to work that one. Alright, so we're still kind of hanging out in this area, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here. It seems like the market's just hanging out at 600. Well, now it's moving a little bit. It's got to get above this 618, and then the next level is 642. And then after that is the high of yesterday, which was 678. And like I said, I would love to break into the 700s. We have a pivot up here at 706. I would love to get up there. Moving a little on the 600 here. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. I will be back on tomorrow, closer to like 9:15. Powell doesn't start till 10 tomorrow, so maybe we'll get some morning trades that I think we could have gotten some today if you wanted to, because they were pretty smooth today. He wasn't saying anything too crazy. So, all right, and I will Talk to you guys then. If you have any questions, I'll be around today. We just broke through that 18. That was nice. So next, again, is 42. And then 78. And then 11,700. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Stay safe. Thanks for joining the